Cyrus, a prestigious global criminal, drives a heist group that comprises of Denton, pilot Camila, programmer My Son, safe wafer Magnus, and engineer Luke. They embrace two synchronous burglaries, taking a Van Gogh painting in London while organizing the phony seizing of prestigious NFT craftsman N8 in Venice. N8 was in Venice to sell a solitary release NFT. The NFT by EN8 is made by a self-representation cover containing 482 cameras. This cover will make the NFT with a live 30-second feed from the actual sale. Once complete, the NFT will have caught the snapshot of its deal, which will incorporate the purchaser. The group organized a grabbing for N8, and Cyrus brings up that popular canvas's quickly expansion in esteem subsequent to being taken, and he says that his team took the Van Gogh painting and sold it in the underground market for $20 million to purchase N8 NEPs. Subsequent to being hijacked, N8's NFT expanded in worth to $89 million. N8 chooses to celebrate with the group subsequent to being guaranteed a cut of the cash. Interpol specialist Abby Gladwell, a previous hurl of Cyrus, uncovers proof ensnaring Denton in the robbery and captures him. Denton was seen at the sale, and Abby accurately derived that his limp was a phony. Abby accuses Denton of extortion since he partook in the bartering and made a bid of more than $10 million, and he didn't have the assets to cover it. So that makes him qualified for removal to the US. As opposed to continue with charges against the team, Abby's boss, Commandant Huxley, used their legitimate problem to compel them to assist with catching very rich person Lars Jorgensen, who expects to get more cash flow by working with the hacking bunch Leviathan to organize a monstrous flooding in Europe, permitting him to create billions in gain through stock control. Lars was liable for making millions by shorting carrier stock after the accident of a New Zealand plane that killed 189 individuals. Presently, Huxley can't capture the gold, as it is a legitimate exchange. Huxley believes that Cyrus and his group should capture this gold installment to Leviathan. Cyrus realizes that Lars is a hazardous man and not to be fooled with, yet Abby draws him in with a proposal of full resistance for himself as well as his whole team. As a component of the arrangement, Cyrus demands Abby join the group to give specific cover to Interpol. Cyrus contends that with Abby in the group, Interpol won't hang the group out to dry on the off chance that things don't go according to design. The gold weighs 10 tons and will be conveyed to Heathrow Air Terminal under heavily clad cover. It will be stacked onto a Sky Suez, a 380 traveler plane, to Zurich. The group decides they might have the option to take the gold while the carrier is in midair. To do as such, they secure a personal luxury plane from a rich, confidential craftsmanship gatherer named Molson that Camila will fly straightforwardly under the carrier, permitting My Son to switch the radar signs to cause it to seem like the plane is still on course, while the team redirects it to a confidential runway. My Son says that the possibilities turning on the sign jammer on the A380 and the transponder on the personal luxury plane to emulate the A380 sign are close to nothing. Out of view, K Airspace, Brussels at TC will follow the flight, and Abby has a contact there who will help them. Harry consents to help Cyrus against an installment of $1 million. In return for crediting his personal luxury plane, Cyrus guarantees Molson to convince N8 to make a unique NFT workmanship for him. After Magnus breaks the safe and Jorgensen's partners in crime are crippled, the team takes their situation on the A380 on the day the gold is being moved, yet Luke hauls out of the heist without a second to spare. Cyrus and his group effectively redirect the plane. Camila pilots the Molson fly under the A380, Abby gathers and turns on the sign jammer on the A380, while Camila turns on the transponder to imitate the A380 sign. Harry then calls the A380 pilots and redirects them to Cortina because of weighty climate in Zurich. Camila puts the transponder on a robot went to Zurich and follows the A380 to Cortina. Jorgensen's partners in crime, including Cormac and Donald, endeavor a capture, bringing about the plane accident arriving at Cortina, trailed by Camila handling the Molson fly at the air terminal. Magnus, Abby, Cyrus, and Camila are caught. Magnus gets away from on the ground, while the leftover three are taken on board the Molson fly with the gold, set out toward Jorgensen's domain in Tuscany. Frantic for the gold to not arrive at Jorgensen, Huxley arranges the plane shot somewhere near an ATO. Harry, the group's contact at Aviation Authority, works with Camila, who is guiding the Molson stream to receive him, driving them to remain down. One more battle between the team and Jorgensen's cohorts brings about the fly accident arriving on the grounds of Jorgensen's manor. Abby, Cyrus, and Camila are caught at gunpoint by Jorgensen, who likewise executes Leviathan's agent after they choose to drop the arrangement. The Carabinieri show up, and Cyrus utilizes N8's NFT innovation to show them a recording of Jorgensen killing the delegate. Jorgensen is captured while Abby punches Huxley after learning he approved the NATO jets. She leaves Interpol and joins Cyrus. Weeks after the fact, Cyrus uncovers to Abby that the team took the gold shipment during the heist on the carrier, supplanting the genuine shipment with iron bars painted to seem to be gold. The genuine gold shipment was dropped out of the A380 into the Swiss Alps while it was moving toward the Cortina runway. Luke was rarely out. He directed the parachute to a recoverable spot in the mountains through controller. Together, the group recuperate their gold take and praise their prosperity while Cyrus and Abby encourage their relationship.